Hello and welcome to my LPL tier list video. We're going to go over all 17 LPL teams and put them in a tier list. It's a little different than the LEC one because I think relative to each other, there are great teams here. Weren't great teams in the LEC. Now let's start with anyone's legend. Shanks, Hope, Cal. Struggle Street on top side. We're going to go with average here. I think that Shanks, Hope, and Cal can do some work. Definitely a team that I think shouldn't be taken for granted. It will beat you if you overlook it. BLG. Well, I'm going to put them under great. So BLG adding Knight. Team was already very good. Knight is better than Yagao on everything but Azir. When push comes to shove at international events, I think JDG from last year had a better chance than BLG of this year. Vice versa, BLG of last year has a better chance than BLG of this year just because of Knight's limitation. But in terms of domestic success, I expect BLG to be a great team. EDG. So this is tough because I don't so with anyone's legend, we have. So Cal, I think, is world class. I think he's super good. Hope, alongside Cal, could be very good. Shanks, I think, is world class. EDG, we have Ale, who is world class. We have JJ, former world champion, world class. Leave, probably world class. But off the Rift issues makes me put EDG in average because we'll see if they can get it together a whole year. If any Leave can, not flame his jungler on Weibo because he's a pansy or something and can't do it to his face. I don't get that. And there's two rookies, Fisher and Vampire, and frankly, I am not using Demacia Cup as anything because that's a for fun tournament. So we'll see what happens when games actually matter. I think that team could be, get up to here probably. And who knows if those two are really good. Maybe they get up to even good because they have three very good pieces on that team already. FPX. Shoot. Who's the jungler for FPX again? Shoot. It is a rookie, isn't it? Isn't it a rookie? Oh, I don't remember. That's not fair to them, is it? Just 1 second. I was right. It is two rookies. So we have a struggling roster that I'm going to put in below average. I wish I could put them higher. I do like Jalahu and Care and Life, but Duck Dom and Life are the only two really commodities on this team that I think we can get expected results out of, where the other three, it's a little bit of a mess. Just 1 second. Let me bring that back up on screen. Now, IG. YS Cam, Tenzin, Cryan, Wink, on, above average. If YS Cam can return to the spring form, if Tianzin turns out good, maybe they can get up to good. But last year's meta really fit them in spring because of the ADC support. We got to keep that in mind, right? We got to kind of take that for what it is and understand there is a possibility that, Wink has to play real champs. Great, JDG. Actually, no. We're going to put them under good. We're going to put them under good because we have no idea what's going on top lane. If Flandre plays, I think this team is great. I think Flandre can do that job very well. But if Sheer is playing, I do need to have reservations and put them under good. And, if he stinks and they just for some reason stick with Sheer, I don't know if they get to that great category throughout the year. Keep in mind, this is going into the year, but I'd also like to say that this is projecting out many months. This is not, some people want, the LEC one. They're like, yeah, well, Heretics is going to do really good off the start, or Mad Lions have chemistry and this and that. And it's like, yeah, this isn't a winter tier list, buddy. How about you pay attention? This is the entire year. I would say, oh, Heretics and Mad Lions, yeah, they have some synergy together already where other teams don't. So I expect good winters out of those teams. And I also expect other teams to catch up to them. But that's, I guess, rocket science to so many people in the league community, those iron and bronze players that, for some reason play 8 hours a day. LGD, they stink, below average. I will say when push comes to shove, though, I would take LGD over like Mad Lions or whoever because I think Kepler is a pretty damn good player. Meteor is pretty good as well. I think Birdall gets a bad rap. Was he great with Live Sandbox? No, but he's still very young. There's a lot of potential there for Birdall still to be a good player. So LGD and below average. LNG are still a great team. All they did was really, slightly downgrade their. You could argue they slightly downgraded in jungle and in support, but we'll see if Gala and Mark have more synergy than what Hung was able to get with Gala this past year. That sort of back and forth at support. It'll be a very interesting position battle. Weiwei is a downgrade from Tarzan, though. Still, LNG are here. People are going to be like, yeah, well, look at Demacia Cup. Yeah, look at, I don't know, what's on my toilet paper roll. It's the same thing. Now, we have, and speaking of that, one second. I'm just going to, we got Ninja in Pajamas, Fodic, Shanji, Rookie. This is a good team. If Aki can keep it together, kind of like he did with OMG last year for long stretches, this team is a good team, for sure. Bot lane, of course, I thought they did very well with certain compositions last year, certain duos, and I think that, honestly, there's potential for them to, really shake things up. Oh, and, yeah, I'm going to keep going for a second. I want to do it. I want to say what I want to say another time. So OMG, we have Cube, rookie jungler rookie jungler, Angel, Abel, PP God. That's an above average team. All known commodities except jungle. Only difference between them and EDG. EDG has 2 unknown commodities. OMG has 1. I do like Abel and PP God as a duo a lot, and I think that's very important, where EDG doesn't have that with Leave and Vampire necessarily. And Angel is competent in mid, and with Cube should take the next step, similar to Shanji did the year before. Rare Adam, rookie jungler, Vikla, Zhaoju, Assume, Shaoxi, average. Oh, speaking of that, I'm going to swap some names on here, just like I did for another video, for those that skip to the end and you want to comment in the comment section. I'm going to skip things just to kind of switch things just to draw some ire in the comments, get some people's blood boiling. RNG, Breathe, Wei, Tang Wan, LWX, Ming. This is a good team. I like this team. I think this team has potential to go to Worlds. I really do. I think you have excellent players in 3 of 5 roles. LWX is still very competent. And then mid lane, Tang Wan needs to take the next step. That's important. So RNG, good team. Team Wee, Prince, Fofo, Wayward, Hang, and Iwandi. That's an above average team. Prince, with this, I don't know what we're getting out of Prince. And Fofo, I think, is mid. He's mid. And Wayward is average. Honestly, they get above average because the sum of their parts is above average, but I feel like every one of their players except Iwandi is pretty average. Hang, should be better than average. Maybe he takes the next step in his sophomore year. But right now he's there. ThunderTalk didn't make any changes. With that in mind, I'm going to put them in average because UCal is very good, but I would prefer if Zhao Halgren was playing over Bechuan by now. Frankly, he should be playing over Bechuan. And then we have one XN in bot lane alongside Feather. We'll see how that goes. There is potential for that team to get to above average, I think. Top esports, we have Cream, Tien, not Shanji. 369. Jackie Love and Mako. This team is so we've got 369, Tien, Cream. Great team. Yeah, I'm putting them above JDG, NIP. JDG for sure. Yeah. Jackie Love and Mako their ruler missing our good bot lane. Jackie Love and Mako can match that. Cream and Yagao, two totally separate players, very good at two very different things. Tien, Kanavi, different kind of players, but two of the best LPL junglers the last couple of years. 369 and Sheer. 369 gets the edge, so top is there. Ultra Prime, below average. All they have is Doggo. So, all they have is Doggo. That's a disaster of a team. And then we have Weibo. So, ZDZ, Zhao Hao. The bot side. Good. ZDZ is a question mark. Do I want to do good? Yeah, I do. So, ZDZ I think is pretty good. I think Zhao is pretty good, and we'll see if ZDZ gets it together. Bot side, Zhao, light, crisp, solid. Weibo are definitely a good team. Now, I'm just going to kind of do something for a minute here. Just a minute. So, that's it for the video. Yeah, I think I have a very even spread here. That was my goal. Keep in mind, this is relative to the LEC. So, everybody, frankly. So, when there's great and LEC didn't have it, that's because, frankly, I don't have G2 at, BLG, LNG, or Weibo's level. And then we have, bad, we're bad. Well, Mad Lions Koi now. I would take these teams over Mad, maybe not Ultra Prime, but the other two for sure. But yeah, so that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. Become a YouTube supporter. And hope to see you again tomorrow.